Testing 1, 2, 3. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm Infinite or Infinite XP, and welcome back to another review. This one will be the review of Persona 3 Reload. So, as always, this one will have gameplay, which would just be cut-ups of the videos I did for the Let's Play. But I don't actually have another screen, so this time I actually took notes on an iPad. Let's get right into it, shall we? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? My hair is really wavy today. How y'all doing, by the way? How y'all doing? No, I've said that 10 times already, but how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all doing fine? Love y'all. Let's go. All right. So I'm gonna get this out of the way. The intro. I have currently 71.8 hours on Steam clocked in, and I have 100% of the game. I've got all the social links maxed out. I've got all the personas logged in the Persona Compendium. That's how you say it. So I wanted to get that out of the way. So for those who are wondering, I guess, if anybody is wondering, probably not. Also, I do want to let everybody know, I don't think it's a big thing, but I've only played 3 Persona games, which is Persona 4 Golden on Steam, Persona 5 Royal on Steam, and now Persona 3 Reload on Steam. I've never played the original Persona 3 on the PS2, and I never played Persona 3 Portable on the PSP, and if there's any other versions, I've never played it. I've only played Reload, so if that matters, take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. Let's continue. So I'm kind of going into this with a clear head. I have no bias since I never played any of the old other versions of Persona 3. So I have a brief story summary, which is taken directly from Steam. So, quote, begin quote, step into the shoes of a transfer student thrust into an unexpected fate when entering the hidden quotations. Hold what? When entering the hour hidden quotations between one day and the next. Awaken an incredible power and chase the mysteries of the dark hour. Fight for your friends and leave a mark on their memories forever. So, story summary, whatever it may be. There you go. Now, my thoughts. The story is really good. It's actually really good. It kept me intrigued. I will say, comparing 3, 4, and 5, I do prefer 3 and 4 story over 5. 5 for me was a little out there, and I don't mean it in a bad way, because Persona 5 is my favorite out of the 3, but story-wise, I actually, even though I haven't beaten 4 yet, I actually prefer the story of 4. Then it'd be 3, then 5. I just like 3 and 4's more, I guess you could say, grounded version of the story, rather than, as I said, with 5 was more out there. I guess if I'm using that correctly. Let's see what else. Another thing, which I actually completely forgot about this, because when I was doing the Let's Play, I was going to do a full Let's Play, but I woke up one day, and for some reason I started thinking about Persona 5, and I remembered how long these games are. So when I realized that, I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm not gonna be able to do well, I mean, I guess I could if I live stream, but I'm too shy for that. So that's why I didn't do a Let's Play. And where was I going with this? Story's long. Let's. Holy shit. That means that I forgot how long Persona games are. Persona 3 does, nope, not at all. It is as long as the other ones. Even though I feel like for me, maybe it's just because I haven't played a Persona game in a while. I feel like this one's definitely longer than 4. Well, like I said, I haven't beaten 4, but if anything, it feels longer than 5. Maybe it's just because I haven't played 5 since. Let's bring that up, actually. I haven't played 5 since. Yeah, holy crap. It's only. Okay, wow. December 2nd, 2022. It's been a while. I was playing through 4, but then Reload came out shortly. Or I went back to play 4, and then Reload came out. Yeah. I'm going way off the beat here. Story is good, as I said. Let's continue with the story. It's good. It's a good story. It's a good story, actually. Like I said, I prefer the grounded takes. With that being said, if you like long games, yeah, Persona 3's it. That's got it. If you like Persona in general, the story is good. It's, I guess you can say, it's a definitive version of the story. I don't know. Let's move on. I've really went off beat here. Let's see. Next part. My negatives. I have 2, unless it changes as I'm reading this. My notes. My main gripe for Persona 3 Reload is, I would say, is the meat of the game itself, and I'm talking about Tartarus. I'd say this first off, for Tartarus, I did thoroughly get excited for each change of scenery when it came to the various levels of the building, or I guess you could say floors or whatever. That was about it. Tartarus was nice at first, but after the first few floors, I generally got really bored because each floor is the exact same thing, and that's all it is. So, from what I remember reading, I guess they changed it up somewhere to make the floors a little bit more interesting than Portable, even the original Persona 3. Not much else to add. It's, for me personally, it was boring. After the first couple of floors, I got bored. Exploring Tartarus became more of a repetitive thing and just annoying, especially towards the end once I leveled up me and pretty much everybody else, because at the end of the game I was level 99. I might have used a cheat engine, I won't lie. So that's my main gripe. It's Tartarus. It gets repetitive, it's tiresome, it's boring. The positive is, for me personally, I liked the change of scenery when we got to the different levels. Now, this is all my opinion. If you like Tartarus, hey, good for you. Me, I got annoyed. Let's continue. My second main gripe with the story. I think I've honestly gotten spoiled from Persona 5 Royal, because I still think that boss, the true final boss, I think it was like Yabalath or whatever. Y'all, Persona 5's been out for a while. Y'all know who I'm talking about if you like Persona games. But I feel that one was just so epic, and you go up into the heavens and you have this giant robotic angel that's, it's a whole nother thing. You have to experience it. Persona 3 with the true final boss, I know the game's been out. The Persona 3 has been out for a while, but I don't, for the people that haven't played it, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you play Persona 3, you know who I'm talking about. Like I said, I think I've been spoiled. There was just something missing with the final boss. I don't know how to really, it was just boring to me. I know I keep repeating this, but I think I've been spoiled by Persona 5 Royal, and with 3's true final boss, I guess with what it was symbolizing, I was expecting something more out of it, and what I got just wasn't it. It was more straightforward than what I was hoping for. So that's another second negative. There's a third, but I put in the character section of the game. So let's continue to the main cast. And when I mean main cast, I mean the people that live in the dorms with you. I can't remember the names right now, so you'll know. Let's continue. So what is Persona without a colorful character? Oh my god, I gotta stop. Slow down. What is Persona without a colorful cast of characters? This game does a really good job of their characters, almost, for me personally. Maybe for you guys, like all of them. For me, wasn't an issue. I'll get to it. There was one character that I thought they could have done more with, and that's, I apologize beforehand if I think it's Aegeus, or I'm just gonna say Aegeus. I think that's her name. When I got done doing the Let's Play, I switched over to Japanese, and I can't remember how they pronounced it. I do want to point out, she's not a bad character, and she's actually really well written, and she was my choice for romance with the main character. The thing that I mean is that I feel that there's more to her than what we got in the game, or what we saw in the game. I'm assuming that Atlus is saving more of her for the DLC, the Project Aegis DLC. I think that's, Project Aegis. Yeah, I hope so at least. I don't know. This one, I don't, kind of like how I was talking about the true final boss. I don't really know how to explain this one. I think the best way that I could try to explain is that I feel that there are things missing from her. I think there is more that could have done with Aegeus. I don't know. I liked her. I just think there could have been more done. There could have been more done with her than what we got with the game. Hopefully that will change, because I do, as much as I am a little upset, I will probably buy Project or the DLC later when it gets closer to September, because that's when the DLC, for those who don't know, that's when the DLC releases. It's gonna be in September. So other than that, the main cast, the ones that live with you, Fuka, Mitsuru, I don't remember. Those beautifully done. Now this is my negatives. Now, as I said before when I was talking about my negatives for the game, this is my third part that I put in with the character section. And when I mean characters, I mean the social links. Now, I will put it out there. I'm gonna exclude Fuuka, Mitsuru, and Yukari since they are part of the main cast. I know they have their own social link, but I'm not them. Now, for me personally, for Persona 4, 5, and 3, I've always had issues with the social links. Not with all of them. I feel that there's always 2 to 3, maybe 4 that I don't care for it. I find boring. I find like I think I'm wasting my time. They're just a waste. With that being said, my 3 for Persona 3 Reload, and this is just my opinion, maybe you all love them, like them, I don't know, that's just my opinion, was Nozomi. That was the Gourmet King, Akinari, which was the dying young man, and a little bit of Chihiro, the treasurer. I just found them boring. Not all equally. With all of them, I'm like, why are you a social link? I find you boring. It's not that I don't like them. I just find them boring. Some of them, all the other ones were slightly better. But for me personally, those are my big 3. Let's move on to music. All I gotta say for this section, it's gonna be real short. The music slaps. I don't know if that's what the cool kids are saying, but the music slaps. It rocks. Like all the other, like Persona 4, 5, the music's really good. I am full-heartedly recommend listening to it. The soundtrack, it's beautiful. Next, graphics. I know this is an anime game, so obviously this is gonna be more stylistic. I will say though, for the graphic section, it's actually a really good looking game. Really good looking. Even for a, I just had the word in my head and I just lost it. Anime looking game. It's actually really good. It's definitely a more polished up version of Persona 5 Royal, but even then, it is good. It's very good. I got nothing else to really say on that one, so let's move on. Final thoughts. So I can wrap this up and I don't gotta let's stop wasting all y'all's time. Persona 3 Reload is a really good game. As I said earlier, a good game. And as far as I could tell, it's a good remake of a classic. If you are a fan of Persona and have not bought it, I would definitely recommend full-heartedly. If you are not a Persona fan, maybe don't, or maybe you haven't tried them all out yet. With that being said, I would still recommend it. If you think it looks interesting, I'd recommend it. If it doesn't look interesting to you, skip it or wait until sale. Just be warned though, as I said earlier, it's a long game. A long game. All the Personas are. Persona 3 is no exception. If I didn't say that right the first time. So this game is $70. I full-heartedly do believe you get your money's worth with this game for $70. For me, I spent $100. Do I regret it? No. I actually think about it now. I really don't regret it. I got all the DLC, so I have the Personas, Ultimate Personas from 5 Royal. I think you get some for Persona 4 and the Persona 4 Golden. Don't bother. The thing that does bother me though is the expansion pass that they decided to do after. Even though I paid $100, I would have liked to get it included, but no, I gotta pay an additional $30. Yes, you heard me right, $30 for this expansion pass. Which, for those who don't know, March, you get more songs from Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 Royal, and they give you the option to change the music that plays when you're roaming around Tartarus, as well as being able to change the music when you enter battle. So there's that. Then you get another bit of DLC in May, so next month. Right now, it's April 1st. So in May, you get the Blue Velvet costume set, and then I think you get more songs from Persona 4 Gold and Persona 5 Royal, I think. And then September is the big DLC, the Project Aegis. So take that as you will. For me, personally, I'm salty. I've seen more people review it on Steam, and seems to be a lot of people are pretty salty. I don't know if I'm that salty, but I'm so salty. So, with all that being said and done, sorry for wasting y'all's time. I'm gonna keep this short, and we're already at 20 minutes. Let's go. Like I said, it's a good game. For the final score, though, I'm sorry, it's late. For Persona 3 Real, the final score, I'm actually gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I know. I've given some games that probably deserve a 9 out of 10, 8 out. Now, I will say, I am a fan of Persona, so that might be affecting my score a little bit. But as I said, it's a good game, a really good game. You get your money's worth even at $70. If you want to include the extra 30, yeah, whatever it may be, for whatever you gotta add to 70 to equal 100. I think it's 30. Could be wrong. It's a good game. You get your money's worth. Some people might not think it's a 9 out of 10, but for me, it's a 9 out of 10. Like I said, for me personally, it's not a perfect game because for me personally, Tartarus, the final boss, and some of the social links wasn't up to par for me personally. Now, without that being said, I am excited for the next game that's coming out, and I think it's coming out this fall, and that's the Metaphor ReFantazio that I am interested in. I want to see more though, and also whenever it does come out, Persona 6. Even though I've heard rumors that apparently there's gonna be a remaster of Persona 1 or 2, and then they're gonna release Persona 6, and afterwards they're gonna work on a Persona 4 remake. That with a grain of salt. I just saw that on some of the Reddit forums, and I've seen it on Twitter X. Take that with a grain of salt. So for me, I might not play Persona 4. Who knows? Anyways, that is my review for Persona 3 Reload. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for wasting y'all's time. I'm kind of sleepy. It's late at night, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one, wherever that may be. Alright, I'm gonna stop wasting y'all's time. Love y'all. Hope you have a good one. See ya.